Tarzan Goto, he and Onita basically put FMW on the map. And one of the things that they did, it started off, the FMW that is, it started off as a shoot fighting promotion because Onita was this cruiserweight in All Japan. And he held their junior title, and he was kind of a high flyer because that's what you did as a junior. You kind of flew around and he did some spectacular moves. Well, Onita hurt his knee, and so he couldn't do some of the more spectacular stuff that he was used to, and he was kind of small, so he couldn't wrestle as a heavyweight. He couldn't wrestle as a junior anymore, but he still wanted to be in wrestling some way, somehow. So he had to like manipulate what professional wrestling was for it to fit his skill set. And it started off as like a shoot fighting promotion, and it ran a couple of shows under this shoot fighting premise, very similar to UWF, which had that interpromotional feud with New Japan, with Takada and Akira Hameda and on all of those guys. And of course, the success of FMW being a shoot fighting promotion didn't last long. But with someone like Tarzan Goto, who traveled America much like Onita, and remembered like those crazy matches that Terry Funk would have, or those Memphis brawls, and the reaction that would get from the crowd. Onita's like, well, I can't wrestle the heavyweights because I'm too small. I can't do the junior stuff anymore. Nobody's interested in the shoot fighting aspect of it. Why don't I do this hardcore weapons type matches, barbed wire
explosions?
So he took a lot of that American Memphis and Amarillo territory and just those Texas deathmatch style matches, and then brought it to Japan. And him and Tarzan Goto, and who had experience and exposure to that when he toured the States, brought it over to Japan and brought hardcore wrestling over there. And that's basically what FMW was known for. Much in the same sense that what ECW did in, taking some of that Memphis hardcore, Texas, Amarillo, Terry Funk, badass, just ass-kicking weapons, barbed wire, blood, guts, chairs, tables, all of that, and bringing it to prominence and making that the feature point of your promotion. So basically, when you think about FMW, it's basically like the ECW of Japan.